Hi guys, I'm Mackenzie, and today I'm going to do a review of The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Now, I have two things to address before I start this. Yes, I am aware it matches my shirt. I did not do this on purpose, but I don't feel like changing, and this is the book I have, so that's what you get. And second, porridge, orange. There you go. Okay. Anyways, so basically, I read this book because everyone's telling me that I have to, because it's apparently like a booktube sin if you haven't read certain books. You know, that's just how the world works, apparently, and it just got really dark in here. Okay, so I read The Perks of Being a Wallflower with the movie coming out. I wanted to read the book and see if I liked the book. I have not read the book before, so I thought I'd check it out, and a bunch of people were saying it's this great coming-of-age story and everything. Now, basically, if you don't know what this story is about, it is about Charlie, who is 15 years old, about to go into his freshman year of high school, and he really doesn't have any friends, and he's also a wallflower, as some might say, or he kind of just, he's one of those people that, like, sits back and listens, but never actually, like, involves himself into that kind of situation, and he kind of just lets people walk over him. Now, it should have been called The Perks of Being a Doormat. Basically what I think, but I guess it's nicer to say wallflower. He's writing to his friend, who most people have their own interpretation of it. Some people just expect that he's writing to a friend, or he thinks that friend is us. So it could be either, we don't know. Anyways, now he meets this brother-sister combo, Patrick and Sam, and they kind of become friends, and he basically is put in a lot of situations that a lot of high schoolers face. He basically has the availability of a lot of things that aren't really good for you, and that can kind of take you away from that pain, but it's not the best for you, such as cigarettes and drugs and all that stuff. So, I really wasn't enjoying this book. And I'm just like, okay, I'm waiting for something to happen. Now, I understand it's a coming-of-age story and stuff like that. It's just, I was waiting for something big to happen, something to change in Charlie to make him less of a wallflower, as the author likes to put it. Now, I'm not sure why I was waiting for something to happen. If it's just because I've been because I've been reading a lot of books that have that aspect to them, that they're like building up to something, which I kind of felt like this story was doing in a way too. And it kind of just like, it kind of let me down in that area, but like at the same time, I'm a sucker for anything that has like a good ending, and that's kind of what made this book for me. It had a good ending, and it felt real, and looking back on it, even though I didn't really like the slowness of it in a way, even though some people say it's fast-paced, but it's just basically just this kid's life. So, like, looking back on it, I realized that I did enjoy this a lot more than I thought I did because I got something out of it. Now, it might not be, like, to personally affect me, something out of it, just that the realization that I was able to think about it longer and find something that works with that. So, in a way, with the writing style, it kind of made sense in the end when I looked back on it, because it's real life. You don't have this set plan of how life is going to go, and it's always leading up to one big thing. You might never get that one big thing. And I think that's helped me give this book 5 stars instead of 4, because I realized that. And I think that's just what I thought about the book. I don't know, a lot of stuff happened in this book too, and I kind of liked that, and it had different dynamics going on, and it wasn't just about Charlie, it was about his sister and his aunt, and trying to figure out what's going on with this, and then you have Charlie, in a way, disability with, you could tell something was off, I mean, yeah, so, I guess it's not disability, just mental, I'm trying to be nice here. Anyways, I'm trying to be nice to a fictional character. What am I doing? Oh, God. So I think that's where my comments lied with this book. That's what all I have to say about it. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Deuces. Milkshake? Can you see him? Yeah, he's gonna start scratching on my door in a second. I mean, he has like the availability, but yeah. Why do I bend? I'm just gonna have a lot of bloopers. Woke up on the right side of the bed. What's up with this random song inside my head? Hands up if you're down to get down tonight. I need a pen. Anyone else have a pen? Not like you like physically like throw it through the computer. Yeah, just like here's a pen. Hi there, people of Earth. At least I hope it's of Earth, because that'd be kind of scary if you're not. Hi there, I'm Mackenzie, and yeah, I just snapped, so, like, snapped, but not like when cuckoo snapped. Even chbosky. This matches my shirt. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that, but like, look, it's like the same color. So, how's everyone's day? I should probably shut off the music, but I don't feel like it. First time saying this is it, I've had enough. We haven't seen each other in a month. When you said you needed space, getting back together, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. I used to think that we were forever, ever, and I used to say, never say never. Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know deuces meant bye. So yeah, cool beans there, buddy. I gotta let him out. Peace, peace.